Good morning and welcome to the Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living, where this month we are stretching into possibility.
Sometimes I stop and wonder why I can't let myself enjoy space I'm in and all the wonderful places I've been. My eyes are on the future. Can't think about the past. My inspiration always exceed my grasp. You got to reach a little bit higher when the light within becomes a fire. Hey, whoa, whoa, you've got to grow. You got to reach a little bit higher to get a hold on all that you desire. Stretch your soul and you'll never grow old. And the habits of a lifetime become a painful cage. You wanna break out, but you don't know how to change. You may have a vision, or you may have a friend who'll come to you and say these words again. You got to reach a little bit higher when the light within becomes a fire. Hey, hey, oh, oh, you got to grow. You got to reach a little bit higher. Get a hold on all that you desire. Stretch your soul and you'll never grow old. You got to reach a little bit higher when the light within becomes a fire. Hey, whoa, whoa, you've got to grow. You got to reach a little bit higher to get a hold on all that you desire. Stretch your soul and you'll never grow old. Stretch your soul and you'll never grow old. You got to reach.
Good morning, Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Ruth Hall. I'm the president of the Board of Trustees for a couple more months. And I'm so happy to welcome you. I bring greetings from Reverend Sharon Dunn Alberg, who is visiting her grandchildren this weekend. Marley had a birthday, so it's awesome that she got to be there. And we're so glad you're here for a very special service this morning. We have some exciting things going on. Let's first greet each other with a namaste greeting. As you remember, especially during the cold and flu season, we are using our slight bow with our hands in prayer position. And the namaste is the divine light in me honors the divine light in you. So let's greet each other this morning.
Divine light of me, divine light of divine light in me. My divine Good morning. Divine light in me sees the divine light in me.
Okay. So let's do our vision, mission, and purpose together. And why do we do this? As the Board of Trustees, it's very important that everyone in our center is supporting the Board of Trustees with that vision and with that mission. And so we want to remind you on a regular basis what it is we're doing here. So please join me in this. Our vision. We are a welcoming sanctuary community where all are accepted, valued, and supported in the global family. Our mission? We inspire personal and global transformation through the teachings of science of mind. And our purpose? In joy and love, we connect in service to all life. So I have the extreme pleasure to announce our and to welcome our newest member of our ecclesiastic team. Peter, would you join me up here? Sure. Peter is a practitioner and our practitioner of the day. We're so excited to welcome him in our midst. And he's going to lead us in our invocation.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We are surrounded and immersed in love. The Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living is a place that is safe, a place where people grow, a place where people practice community. And I know that everyone here and everyone hearing me is going to come away from this service having received exactly what's perfect for them to receive. This is the truth. And when the truth is spoken with love, Spirit answers. So I'm truly grateful to be here in this spot right now. And I'm grateful you're here in this spot right now. And so let's get on with our service. Together we say, and so it is. Okay, what are we doing now? Okay, the readings, yes. God is an intelligent force, always present and always active. God is eternally in its creation and never separate from it. Wherever there is evidence of creative action, there is God. There God is. God is mind and created through its word or idea. And this is the universal creative vehicle. And that's from Charles Fillmore. And from Ralph Waldo Emerson, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be.
I'd like to welcome Bev Barnett and Greg Newlon. Today they are going to be giving us our music and message. And we're so excited to have them. They are an amazing part of our family here, and we're just excited that they're going to share something really magical and creative today. Beth.
Thank you, Ruth, and thanks everyone for welcoming Greg and I back once again. I was thrilled when I saw that the topic for today is choosing possibility. Greg and I see the world through the lens of possibility, and that's what we try to communicate through the songs that we write, the songs that we choose to sing for you that we didn't write, like we did this morning, and also the visual art that I create as a fiber artist. The Crocker Kingsley Art Exhibition is a juried exhibition co-sponsored by the Crocker Art Museum and the Kingsley Art Club in Sacramento. And it's been a tradition in American fine art, not just California, since the 40s. It's a prestigious exhibition to get into. And it's been kind of a rite of passage for many well-known artists from Northern California and across America and internationally. This year, 2,500 artworks were submitted and juried. And my fiber art sculpture, called 24th Street Northwest, was selected among one of the 80 out of 2,500. It's currently on display at Blue Line Arts in Roseville. The Blue Line Art Gallery collaborates with the Crocker and the Kingsley Art Club to put on the view of the exhibition. And I encourage you to see the exhibition. It's amazing. There are beautiful, and I am honored and humbled to be included among all the beautiful artworks in this exhibition. And it all started with my decision to choose possibility. Choosing possibility, I'm going to go back, sorry. Choosing possibility is not just wishful thinking. It's not just about being optimistic, though optimism is a good thing. Choosing possibility is about belief in yourself, belief in your ability to create something amazing. It's about taking chances, beating back that fear that threatens our success, and choosing to create the life that you want. Because we have the power to shape our reality through the choices that we make. And the more I embrace and embody this truth, the more I see others embracing and embodying this truth, whether or not they are part of our Science of Mind community or not. It's just a universal truth that I see everywhere now. And this is an example. Anna Wagner-Ott was a lifelong artist that passed away recently. It was kind of impacted me. I had never met her, followed her on Instagram, but just really came to depend on what she was posting all the time and the encouragement of all kinds of other artists. And I revisited an interview that she did with one of my art mentors recently when Anna said, "I think that we become who we are through the choices we make. And the choices we make are reflected in the art we create." That art is our life. So let's rephrase that. We become who we are through the choices we make, and the choices we make are reflected in the life we create. Anna was inspiring and encouraging, and her message was always to just keep going, just keep creating. Don't give up. That's how we start to build our muscle memory, right? Is to just keep doing it over and over again. Whether it's an art practice, a creative practice, a piano practice, building a house practice, your spiritual practice, is to just keep doing it. And we have to start before we can keep going, we have to choose, right? We have to get started before we can keep going. We have to choose. We have to decide.
When you do what you love and you trust what you know, you'll grab the brass ring when you finally let go. When you know what you love and you trust what you do, you'll set your sights high, it's all waiting for you. Get out of your head and open your mind. You'll know what you need and what to leave behind. There's no better time. You're on the right track. Take a deep breath. There's no turning back. 'Cause when you do what you love and you trust what you know, you'll grab the brass ring when you finally let go. And when you know what you love and you trust what you do, you'll set your sights high, it's all waiting for you. The power is yours once you decide. Gotta hold tight, 'cause you're in for a ride. Say it out loud, yeah, give it a name. Ask for a spark and you're in for a flame. 'Cause when you do what you love and you trust what you know, you'll grab the brass ring when you finally let go. And when you know what you love and you trust what you do, you'll set your sights high, it's all waiting for you. When you do what you love and you trust what you know, you'll grab the brass ring when you finally let go. And when you know what you love and you trust what you do, you'll set your sights high, it's all waiting for you. When you do what you love and you trust what you know, when you do what you love and you trust what you know, when you do what you love and you trust what you know, you'll grab the brass ring when you finally let go.
There, that was supposed to be up during that, but that's it. So do what you love, trust what you know, set your sights high, and let go. That's a lot of trust. It's a lot. And for me, the number one thing that gets in the way of all of that is this need for perfectionism. So last month, here at the center, I participated in the burning bowl, dissolving bowl, and the White Rock ceremony. And I know many of you did as well. I wrote, the word I wrote on my paper that I dropped into the bowl was perfectionism. Let's get rid of that. And the word that I wrote as I sat in silence during the White Rock ceremony, the word that I chose that came to me to guide the next step for me was prolific. I stumble over myself. I get in my own way because of this really ridiculous need for perfection when I know I just need to keep creating, keep going. And I'm not just talking about my art practice here, because there really isn't any separation. I am who I am in every aspect of my life and myself. So I'm embracing the idea of being prolific as I choose increasing possibility in my life. choosing possibility means allowing for imperfection, taking chances, learning from our mistakes, being open to happy accidents. In 1968, Dr. Spencer Silver, a scientist at 3M, was trying to develop a super strong adhesive. But he made a mistake. Some of you have heard this before. This adhesive was sticky enough, but it just wasn't very strong. It would hold with pressure, but it wasn't permanent. When it was used on paper, you could press it in place, but then you could pick it up again and move it somewhere else. It was a failure in terms of the narrow definition of the success of creating a super strong adhesive. And for years, Dr. Silver tried to find a use for this unique adhesive. He shopped around 3M. No one wanted anything to do with it because it was a failure, it was not a strong adhesive. Until he met another 3M scientist named Art Fry. Art was a member of his church choir, and he was tired of his papers falling out of his bookmarks falling out of his hymnal. So together, two scientists turned a failure, that weak adhesive, into a revolutionary new product. The Post-it note. So rather than seeing his mistake as a setback, Dr. Silver saw it as an opportunity for innovation and discovery. And he just kept going. He made a choice, and he chose possibility. In her book, Becoming, Michelle Obama said that in her drive to excel, in her need to do things perfectly, she'd sometimes missed the signs and taken the wrong road. I get that. If the road we choose is too narrow, there's no room for infinite possibility. Silver could have walked the narrow road, accepting that he had set out to achieve something, and because that something was not achieved, it was a failure. But he didn't. He took a chance. He didn't look back. He widened his road, and he chose possibility. So when we look for perfection or a specific outcome, we narrow the road. But when we embrace possibility, when we take a chance, our road widens.
Took a walk in the rain one day, on the wrong side of the track. Stood on the rail till I saw that train, just to see how my heart would react. Now some people say you shouldn't have faith, and for them I cannot disagree. But I never learned nothing from playing it safe. I say, fatal should not tempt me. I take my chances. Don't mind working without a net. Take my chances. I take my chances every chance I get. I sat alone in the dark one night, tuning in by remote. Found a preacher who spoke of the light. There was brimstone in his throat. Show me the way according to him in return for my personal check. I flipped my channel back to CNN. I threw away my cigarettes. I take my chances. Forgiveness doesn't come with a debt. I take my chances. Take my chances every chance I get. I take my chances. I've crossed the lines of words and wire. Both have cut me deep. I've been frozen out and I've been on fire. Tears of mine weep. But I can laugh until I cry, or cry until I laugh. So cut the deck right in half. I play from either side. I take my chances. Pay my dollar and I place my bet. I take my chances. I take my chances every chance I get. I take my chances. I don't cling to remorse or regret. I take my chances. I take my chances every chance I get. I take my chances.
So can you step out of your comfort zone? It doesn't have to be dangerous. We don't have to go stand out on the railroad tracks. But taking chances is what propels us forward. Working without a net. And why worry about the net anyway when we know that the universe, that God has our back? We are supported and embraced by an infinite force for good. And when we choose, when we decide, that's when we put our choices into motion. And as hockey great Wayne Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And that's where the story of my artwork being selected for the Crocker Kingsley starts. I've always created art, but until 3 years ago, I had not called myself an artist. That was something other people did. I also didn't sing until I was 40 and didn't think of myself as a singer at all. But I had been, like a lot of people, I had been embracing different things during the COVID years, and I was making things and posting them, and people were responding and asking me, well, what are you going to do with that? And someone said, well, your art should be in a gallery. And I went, what? So I made a choice. I took a step. I decided to participate in the Sacramento Open Studios tour. I'd been to those before. I'd appreciated, seeing other artist studios. And I said, okay, I'm just going to do this, and I'll do it the first time because I can't do it the 10th time until I do it the first time. You have to start somewhere. And it was my first time, so when the opportunity came up to meet with an artist marketing consultant, kind of as part of this whole Open Studios experience, I took it. I said, yeah, let's find out what that's about. And she asked me what my goal was for the event, what I wanted to achieve out of the event that would support my goal as an artist. And I went, I don't have any goals, but I had to say something. So somewhere inside, this choice for limitless possibility said, I'd like my art to be in a gallery. But then I immediately backed it up with, not like the Crocker or anything like that. Another thing Michelle Obama said in her book, Becoming, that really struck me is failure is a feeling long before it's an actual result. So in that moment, when I'd qualified my desire with the limitation, I realized that I'd embraced failure before I'd even started. So over the past 2.5 years, 3 years, I've thought about that moment and I've changed my thinking. And since that first Open Studios in my backyard 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, my art has appeared in about 20 juried and group exhibitions from Washington State to Cape Cod. I've connected with artists that I respect, and I feel right at home among them. And last week, the curatorial staff from the Crocker Art Museum chose 7 artworks. from this year's Crocker Kingsley exhibition to feature at the Crocker itself. No, mine was not chosen. It was not chosen this time in this situation, but my choice for possibility had already become reality. Last week, Reverend Sharon explained that when we focus our thoughts and emotions on a particular goal, we create an entanglement with our desire. I became entangled with the possibility I'd chosen for myself, and my focus on that possibility drove the choices that I made. I began to act as if. I came from the fact that I knew my possibility, rather than tentatively moving toward it with this limiting belief that I might never get there. We have the power to shape our reality and our thoughts and our beliefs, with our thoughts and our beliefs. We have the power to shape our reality with our thoughts and our beliefs. Failure is a feeling before it's a reality, and so is possibility. There's no time like the present to shift our thoughts towards what's possible. Now is the perfect time to start with what we have to create what we want. That is the perfection we can embrace. To know that our souls already know. We have the power. All we have to do is embrace it.
This is the perfect time. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect pace. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect pace. Well, let's begin at the very start. We are one and the same. We're living in God's heart, knowing truth, knowing love, knowing all is well. With the power of our minds, we can already tell. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect pace. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect pace. We all know what we've got to do. Just be grateful for the path that our spirits choose. We are love, we are light, we are here, we are now. Don't have to find our way, 'cause we already know how. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect pace. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect pace.
We have everything we need right now to choose an ever-expanding life of possibility. Emerson said, as was read before, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. So who will you decide to be? And how will you remind yourself? Do you have my little bag of goodies? So thinking about the Post-it note story reminded me that when my daughter was in junior high or high school, she must have read a self-help book about affirmations, because all of a sudden we saw Post-it notes all over the mirror, in the bathroom, in the door jambs with positive sayings. She was on to something. We all need a reminder. So as Ruth and Cookie pass out the Post-it notes and pens, I'd encourage you to start your journey right now towards choosing possibility. You can start with the Emerson quote. We'll put these up here. You can start with the word that you chose for this year. You can start with something else. You can start with some of the words from our songs. Whatever you're feeling right now that you want to choose for yourself as the first step toward expanding your possibilities. So I'm hoping that you will take this home with you and start decorating your house. Add to it. To remind yourself to just keep going and just keep creating your life. Another step you can take is to join me after the gathering time today, after service, for the first of these 4 monthly workshops that I'm leading called Why Not? When you came in, you saw some colorful fabric on the tables in the other room. And what we're going to be doing is symbolically ripping through that fabric, ripping away those things that don't serve us. For me, it's perfectionism. For you, it may be something else. And then solidifying our choices for where we do want to go, our affirmations, our intentions, as we knot that fabric. And it's our choice for possibility. And the result is, this summer I'll be using all of this knotted colorful fabric to create a fiber art wall piece for the center. So all of our possibility, all of our intentions will be anchored and knotted into this piece that will hang in the center. I hope to see you there. Bring your notepads, Post-it notepads. So when we make a choice and we open ourselves to possibility, our road starts to widen and our universe expands. We set ourselves up for growth because we open ourselves to a path forward that we may not have thought of before. And because we trust in Spirit, in God, in the universe, we know all is well, always. So why worry about the net? It's always with us.
every step is true. Living in the heart of God, every breath is new. I know all is well, every step is true. Living in the heart of God, every breath is new, and every falling raindrop is a miracle. Every rising sun will show the way. The universe conspires to shower blessing, accept its sacred magic every day. And every falling raindrop is a miracle. Every rising sun will show the way. The universe conspires to shower blessing, accept its sacred magic every day. I know all is well, every step is true. Living in the heart of God, every breath is new. I know all is well.
What an incredible opportunity we have for infinite possibility. Will you take a deep breath and know this with me? I recognize the divine presence within me and all around me. I acknowledge the infinite potential in this moment, the perfect time and the perfect place. I affirm my oneness with the universal mind, the source of all creation. I am connected to the boundless field of possibilities where limitations dissolve and miracles unfold. I realize that I am a powerful creator, and I have the freedom to choose. I release any doubts or fears that may limit my ability to embrace the fullness of my being. I express deep gratitude for the gift of choice, for the opportunity to shape my reality through my thoughts, beliefs, and actions. And I give thanks for the guidance and support of the divine. I declare that I choose possibility. I choose to see beyond limitations, to step into the unknown with courage and faith. I choose to create a life filled with joy, abundance, and purpose. And so it is.
So it is.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What an amazing talk and music. That was just, it was magic. Absolutely. And speaking of possibilities, if you look around today, look at all the possibilities that were once just a dream and now is becoming reality. We have carpet on the stage. We have a grand piano that just got here on Friday, and thank you to the Van Workums for hosting that piano for so many years. I'm going to play it for you when we do our offering song so you can hear it. It is very happy there, and we are happy to have it here. This is the time when your tithes, your offering, is an outpouring of thanks for the things that you have received. It's what makes this possible. It's what keeps the lights on. It's what pays the rent. It's what brings this community center together. And it is because of your generous donations that we're able to keep going and keep seeing this possibility unfold. And as we go in the next few months, we're going to talk about it. We have a grand opening coming up. You're going to see some amazing things happen between now and then. It is because of you that this is happening. So let's do our abundance affirmation. Peter, would you like to join me up here? You can lead them in the abundance affirmation, and then I'll play the piano for you.
Please join me in our abundance affirmation. In consciousness of abundance, I give freely, knowing that I am freely given to.
All right. Beautiful. All right, and we have some announcements. Thank you. Stay up here with me. We do have some announcements. You stay here. I need you. Stay with me. So, as Bev was saying, this afternoon after service, we do have her workshop that is all about the fiber art that we're creating together with her so that we have a beautiful hanging in our center. So excited to do that. After our social time, come hang out with us and tie some knots. I'm excited. I'm going to go through the announcements really fast because there's a lot of things. But please know that all of these slides are on our webpage, and if you want more information, go to the webpage and look those up. So we have our first Saturday class coming up. That's going to be the first Saturday in February. We also have the pop-up market on the second Saturday. And if you didn't come last time, come this time because there'll be some more vendors there. And it's just a really fun time. And it warms this building to have people enjoying themselves and having a good time. So just come by and enjoy that. On February 4th, the next Sunday, we are also having our quarterly visioning, and we're visioning for the center. We're visioning to continue this wonderful infinite possibility that's happening in our building. So come and join us with that. This is not something that's on the website, but I think it's really important for those of you who are like me and love New Thought music. Jan and JD Martin are some amazing New Thought musicians. They're going to be in Sacramento on February 16th, and Bev and Greg are going to back them up in some songs. So I'm going. I don't know if you know. Anyway, ask Bev or myself if you want some more information about this. Then we're having our annual meeting coming up on March 2nd, and we will be introducing our new 2025 board members. We're also going to be talking about our accomplishments from 2024, our financials, all that good stuff. And best of all, there's a potluck. So bring a dish, enjoy community, and come see what's going on in our visions for 2025. And then, speaking of music, on March 7th, Jesse Powers, who is quite a big name in New Thought music, is going to be holding a concert right here in our building. And it's going to be fun. I'm totally excited about that. And then April 6th, put it on your calendar, is our official grand opening of this Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living. Gary Lynn is going to be coming and singing at our service that morning, and the One Love Band is going to play while we're having our party. Okay, so put that on your calendar. Okay, I'm going to turn this back over to Peter to do our affirmation, and we'll have a closing song and then the benediction.
All right, so we've got our week 4 affirmation. Can you speak it with me?
Oh,
Yes. Come and speak it with me. It's up there. I stretch beyond limitation and step into the expansive realm of potential.
Okay, I saw y'all singing along with us when we sang Perfect Time before, so we're just going to close out with a few rounds of the chorus, and y'all can sing it with us. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect pace. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect pace. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect pace. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect place. This is the perfect way. This is the perfect pace. Thank you so much.
You want to circle around for our benediction?
All right. My first benediction for us. All right. So recognizing that one power, that one presence that surrounds and just absolutely loves us. That one power that is eternal and always present. That power embodies us and keeps us always in those everlasting arms of love. I know that the Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living is blessed. I feel it. The wonderful service we had today, the wonderful music, the love that everyone shares. Is absolutely a living expression of the divine. And I know this for myself, that I am blessed. And I spread that out, give that to everyone here, knowing that we all leave here today receiving exactly the perfect thing for us. We've got our Post-it notes and we know how to use them. So thank you so much for this day and for this service. And together we say, and so it is. And if anybody would like prayer after service. I'm available. Just come up and let me know, and we're going to do it over here in the sanctuary because we're going to be busy next door too. So just come right up and I'll help you out.
Meeting you, Susan.